Hi guys, I am pretty excited to do this rainbow loom video today because so many of you requested the zippy chain, and that is what I'm going to show you how to do in this video. Before we begin, please click like if you enjoy this video because it really helps my channel grow and get discovered by more people who maybe don't know about my videos. And also, if you enjoy my videos, please subscribe and it will tell you every time I post a new one. Last but not least, I have a bunch of other rainbow loom videos, so check out the playlist kind of floating in the air right here. And let's just get into zipping the zippy chain, making a zippy chain. First things first, you want the arrow on your loom to be facing away from you, and you want the pegs to be staggered so that the middle one is further out than the side two. You can really customize this bracelet. Here I'm showing you that the blue stripe will be on the left, the pink one will be in the middle, and the green will be on the right. My bracelet is going to be all black with rainbow zippies. I'm taking my first black band and placing it on that middle peg and over to the left peg. Then I'm taking a second band and placing it from the first left peg to the second left peg. And I'm taking another band and placing it from the second left peg to the third left peg. And then so on and so forth. We're going to do the exact same thing all the way down the loom on the left side. So if I do tend to speed up any footage, it's because this step is being repeated over and over. So you can pause the screen if this happens and you can catch up on your own time and then click play again. Once you get to the second to last left peg, then you're going to place a band from that peg to the middle one. Here is an overview of the entire loom. You can push your bands down whenever you want to. It just makes it easier for the next steps. Now I'm going back to the beginning where the red arrow is and it's facing away from us again. Take a band and place it from the middle peg to the first right peg. And then take another band, place it from the first right peg to the second right peg, then from the second right peg to the third right peg, and you've guessed it, we're going to go all the way down the loom again, just repeating the same exact step over and over, just from one peg to the next, one peg to the next, until you get to that second to last right peg. And then you're going to place a band from that second to last peg over to the middle. Very simple, and another overview of the loom. Alright, so back to that arrow and it should be facing away from you. Putting on the middle bands is a little bit different because we're also going to be adding our colors during this step. So I'm going to take one black band, place it from the middle peg to that second middle peg. Then, as you can see, I have my color pattern laid out. I'm actually going to use two of each color per little row. You'll see what I'm doing in a second. You can see that these rainbow bands I have placed out are going to be in place of the black bands on this blue, pink, green, and black bracelet. So I'm going to take my two yellow bands, one at a time though. I'm going to place one on the first left peg and then over to that second middle peg. So it's going diagonal. And then you're going to take your other yellow band and put it on the right side and do the same thing, bring it up to the middle. Once you push your bands down, go ahead and grab another black one, put it from the second middle peg to the third middle peg, and then I want orange to be next, so I'm going to put orange on that second left peg to the third middle peg, and then repeat the same thing on the right. Then you're doing the same thing over and over until you get down the entire length of the loom. So take a black band in the middle and then a red band on the left, a red band on the right, push them down, add another black in the middle. Then I'm doing pink, so pink on the left, pink on the right. Remember, your colors are forming an angle every time, so it looks like the roof on your house or an arrow pointing away from you. And then we're at the end of the loom. So once those oranges are on, I'm just going to put a final black band from that second to last middle to the last middle. And then it is time to cap your bands. So I'm taking a black band and folding it into an infinity sign or figure 8 shape. Once I have that, I fold it in half so there's two little loops, and you're going to place that cap band on the end in the middle right there. Here's what the entire loom looks like at this point. We're going to spin the loom so we're on the side where we just added the cap band. And now it's time to start hooking your rubber bands. So you're going to reach through the cap band and you're going to grab the left black band. So you're reaching through and grabbing that band, pulling it out, and then pulling it over to the left peg. Make sure that none of the other bands come off of the peg. You just want that left one to. Again, reach through the cap band and pull out the right black band at the bottom there, and then just hook it over to the right peg, that second right peg. Now reach into the cap band and pull out the final black band that goes to the next middle peg. The hooking pattern is very easy. Now I'm going on the left peg and pulling it to that next left peg. I'm going to take the right band out and pull it to the next right peg. And then I'm going to grab the top orange band and I'm going to pull it over to the left side. Then the right orange band and pull it over to the right side. Then you want to pull out that little lone black middle band and pull it to the next middle peg. So I'll show you this again. You're going to do left black band to the next peg. And then you're going to do right black band to the next right peg. Then go to the left side and grab the yellow band from the middle and pull it to the left. And then the yellow band and pull it to the right peg. And again, back to the middle to pull the black to the next peg. So every time you want to go left, right, middle. And every time it's going to be, at least for my pattern, it's black, black, color, color, black. Left, right, middle. So you can see me just doing the same step over and over and over and over and over and over again until I get to the end of the loom. Once I've pulled the yellow bands over to their correct sides, then I'm going to take that final black band and pull it to the middle peg, and then I'm again going to the left and grabbing that black band out, pulling it to the middle, and then going to the right, pulling that black band out. But now you have to get your bracelet off and add an extension. So I pulled a green band through all those loops, and then I put the hook through the other side of the green band, and I put it on the thickest part of the hook and then just pulled my bands off that way. But I just fold the band in half, and then I take another band and stick it through both ends of that and then fold that in half to form 2 more loops. And I just do that as many times as I need to, so stick a rubber band through the 2 loops and fold it over so it forms its own 2 loops. And then once I have that, I use a C-clip to secure the end, and I move to the other side of the bracelet, and there will be black bands there in my case. So I'm going to stick a red one through and fold it so once it's through it has 2 loops of its own, and then I stick the next color through that so it has 2 loops of its own. And I just continue until my bracelet is long enough and I attach the other end to the C-clip to form, of course, a bracelet shape. And that's it. Here we have the rainbow zippy chain. And you can see here my other zippy chain patterns. I think the red and white one really looks kind of like a baseball stitch, so it's pretty cool. Please check out my fishtail video, the inverted fishtail, the dragon scale cuff, the ladder, and most recently, the beautiful starburst. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please ignore my boring apartment backgrounds. I can't help it. But I hope you enjoyed the bracelet tutorial and that it helped you out. If you end up making your own zippy chain, then please use #SewCraftastic on Instagram to show me a picture. As I already mentioned at the beginning, please like, subscribe, and check out my Rainbow Loom playlist with all my different Rainbow Loom videos. And next week, I hope to have the Hexafish for you guys because that's another really highly requested one. I haven't tried to make it yet, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do it. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Stay tuned for Crafty Friday. I'm doing another Christmassy dessert DIY. I will see you guys very soon. Bye!